You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
And I honestly thought it wouldn't get any worse. So ladies and gentlemen, recently we have seen a total meltdown, not only from your average woke leftist liberal, but also from the people over in Hollywood, because as we know, once again, Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States of America. Wait. Hold on a second. Can you hear that? Is that just me?
I'm sorry! No!
I tell you now, music to my ears. Now, if you're also enjoying the woke meltdown we're seeing everywhere on social media, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, and share this video around. Now, there is one woke celebrity, as you can all see, in particular, Rachel Zegler, who has decided to once again solidify herself as one of Disney's biggest PR disasters by causing a lot of controversy, nothing new there, by not only making some comments about Donald Trump, but also his supporters on social media. So it is very clear to see at this point, so clear in fact Stevie Wonder's at home and he's able to make out what is going on. Rachel Zegler does not care about the harm she's doing to the Snow White film and how much money it's going to lose, because just like a lot of the actors we see today, she is a woke activist at heart. But that parkplace.com has reported Disney Snow White actress Rachel Zegler causes controversy with unhinged social media election tantrum, hopes Trump supporters never know peace. Oh, isn't she just so lovely? She really is. I don't know why people don't like her. I don't. You know, it's kind of funny to me that these celebrities who are crying right now, and you know, the average woke leftist liberal, all of these people align themselves on the side that preach about being kind. We see it all the time, every single day on social media, yet as soon as they don't get their way, they act in the opposite way of kindness. It's like I say, the be kind slogan is the biggest pile of BS we have ever seen. Another day, another Rachel Zegler controversy. Disney Snow White actress launched into an unhinged social media meltdown, flying off the handle in the wake of President-elect Donald Trump's victory over Vice President Kamala Harris. Zegler apparently posted parts of a long diatribe maligning and appearing to wish harm or misfortune on the incoming president and the 75.5 million Americans who voted for him to her Instagram account during the intermission of Romeo and Juliet, the Broadway show she's currently starring in. Now, as the article says, she posted this on her Instagram account, and I believe it was on her Instagram stories to her like-minded fans, so I imagine they were tapping along at the stories and crying and reading everything she was saying because such an evil man has been elected. Oh my gosh. I actually don't know how she managed to type it all out because the tears must have been flowing everywhere. Well done to her for doing such a brave thing. Anyway, let's just see what the woke Snow White actress had to say, and get this. So the very first story we're going to be getting into goes as follows, and I just can't believe what she's posted. I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred, leading us towards a world I do not want to live in, bit dramatic, leading us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in, leading us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want, leading us towards a world that is fearful, because people weren't living in fear before. The Biden administration was doing such a great job, wasn't it? You can tell she sits at home and just watches CNN, MSNBC on repeat. It's very obvious. I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning, and I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us and forging a new path forward. This loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. She just sounds so lovely, she does. and not entitled whatsoever. Now, this is what the next one says. There is also a deep sickness in this country that is shown in the sheer amount of people who showed up for this man who threatens our democracy. It is terrifying the number of people who stand behind what this man preaches. It is a foolish subscription to a false sense of security, of masculinity, of intelligence, of patriotism, and of humanity. There is no help, no counsel in any of them. I could go on, I won't, I feel sad, you probably do too, F this. And this is the issue with people like Rachel Zegler, the left, the Democrats, the liberals. They shame everybody who votes for Trump. They say they're this, they say they're that. They put them into these groups. Not everybody is so evil as you claim that voted for Trump. Most voters aren't. You can't go about saying this all the time about voters. It's like you just don't see what is in front of you. And then you sit there and you go, I just can't believe why did we lose? It's not like we talk badly about voters and call them this and that all the... Mate. She then goes on to say, get off Elon's app, by the way. The F are you doing? They're eating you up on Twitter. I don't use that app for a reason. He helped get that man elected and you're giving him business. I was talking about finding catharsis in art. I don't care if you're going to pick a fight with me. It's been done before. Find something real to be mad at today. There's plenty to go around. Okay, that's all. Going on stage for Act 2 now and need to get off my soapbox before I get too heated. Oh, my heart just goes out to you. Sending love to everyone who needs it today. May we all carry each other through the worst and hold these politicians accountable. Your dem gov just got very important. They already were, but hey, follow your governors. Hold them accountable. Local government is where we will make the real change. This is not the end, ever. I will love through these 4 years as best as I can. F Donald Trump. I mean, I have to be honest here, guys. She does sound very loving after these posts, and no one is saying the opposite right now. No one at all. But look, at the end of the day, do I think anybody should be paying attention to Rachel Zegler and what she has to say on politics? Absolutely not. I mean, she doesn't even understand why people aren't happy about this woke version of Snow White she's going to be starring in. So, common sense is clearly not there, and you need that if you're going to be talking about politics. But these are the sort of people Disney are hiring. And people still at this point want to say, oh, there is no clear political stance over at Disney. Really? People have been fired in the past for talking about their political opinions that aren't PC. Gina Carano. But will they take action here? Of course not, because number one, they probably agree with her, and number two, if in a different reality they did actually take action, they would be seen as the bad guys. The left would come out in full force. Oh my gosh, how can you fire Rachel Zegler? This is so mean, you're a racist, you're a bigot, blah, 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 blah. How can you apply one standard to another person for sharing their political opinions and not the other? Now, I actually think Rachel Zegler should have been fired ages ago simply because of what she said about the Snow White story. In all the interviews she's done and everything she said, how is that not a sackable offense? You can't have somebody who hates the story playing the main character. It doesn't make sense. Left is right, up is down, and common sense, as you all know, I'm gonna say, is hard to find. I have never seen somebody cause so much controversy every single time they open their mouth. It's a talent at this rate. It really is. You've got to applaud her for it. And you know what? We've still got all the interviews in the lead up to the release of Snow White. So if she doesn't learn the art, let's call it, of self-awareness, yeah, it's going to be a very interesting time, that is for sure. But leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. What are your thoughts on what Rachel Zegler has had to say in her woke meltdown, where she just couldn't contain herself? She had to post on social media about how things are going to be so bad and she doesn't want to live in this world any longer with Trump as the president. You can tell a lot of people in their lives have been wrapped up in cotton wool and nobody has ever said anything they don't like around them. But again, as well, if you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, it has been your host JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace. I just can't believe an evil man was elected. This is absolutely terrible. I'm just gonna break down right now. Do you know how embarrassing it is for people to act like this? Do you know how embarrassing it is?